Well, on the first 2 shots, you went 1.12 and 1.13. That basically means that the ball is moving 12 to 13% faster than your club.
Okay, right.
We made an adjustment, 1 swing, 135. So without swinging any faster,
Right.
your ball speed went from 82 to 100.
Wow.
That's huge.
That is huge.
That just took your...
Pros are like 140, aren't they? 145.
With ball speed?
No, smash factor.
Smash factor with a 7-iron, yeah, between pros are probably between 1.36 and 1.42, just depending on their clubs.
Wow.
So
wow. That's a big difference.
now we still got to get you straightened out.
Yeah.
That's on me.
Yeah, that's on you. Right.
But while you're hitting a few more with that 7-iron, let me see if I can bend the rest of your irons to match.
Okay.
And then by that time, we'll be able to take a look at the driver. Yeah, it sounds so much better. Yes. Yeah, there's your 1.41 smash factor right there.
There you go.
Now, the good news,
Now I'm a pro, right?
based off what we're seeing, I don't think we need to worry about making the club longer. You've been playing that length for a long enough time and you're able to make good contact. I mean, that's fantastic right there. Again, you went from 82 ball speed to 105 ball speed.
Wow.
We didn't have to do anything other than get the club to fit.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, these clubs are definitely on the flat side. Perfect for me.
Right, right. Wow. Constantly in the 1.3, 1.8.
Beautiful.
This is fantastic.
So now your best shots should be in the low 1.4s.
Yep.
Your misses, they could be all over the place, but if we could keep your misses in the 1.3s, that would be ideal.
Right, exactly. I'm with you on that.
2.5. Yeah, that sound.
Yeah, it sounds.
So interestingly, what sometimes happens is if a club doesn't fit us properly, we will do things subconsciously to make the club work.
That's exactly right. Now I got to go back to. I know I've been doing that. I know that. It wasn't even subconscious.
And look at that. Beautiful. Now we're finding the sweet spot.
Oh, that's you. Oh, yeah.
And again, we haven't had to do anything to the swing yet. Hopefully, that's how we continue.
Wow.
Whenever we can make changes without having to make changes, that's always the best.
Right.
Not for you. Yep. Same thing for me. I could play an inch short if I wanted to.
Yeah, I could really play a half inch short if I wanted to. Yeah, it's crazy. No one ever, people were like mind blown by that. I'm like, yeah, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Constant third. Beautiful.
Yeah, it's still looking good. Just a couple more here. All right, you feeling pretty comfortable with that 7-iron?
I am.
All right, so before we move on,
Give me one more.
well, I'm gonna have you hit 5 more.
Oh, okay.
Hold tight for just a second. I want to explain what we're about to do.
Okay.
Now that we're warmed up and we feel comfortable swinging with the gear on, I'm gonna have you do a 5-shot analysis for me. I have some software running here in the background. All you're gonna do is just hit 5 shots like you have been.
Okay.
The only catch is, we have to be very careful not to take excessive practice swings, hit the ground, or waggle too much. Mainly because this sensor, if it picks up a vibration, will think it's a shot. So I'm basically just gonna have you hit 5 shots in a row, no excessive movement in between. So I'm gonna have you stand nice and tall. I need to recalibrate you now that we've been swinging a little bit. Good.
Calibration in
3, 2, 1. Perfect. You
Calibration
can start
complete.
moving around comfortably. I'm gonna pull this up for us and we can fire away. 5 shots with that iron. Again, you can have a little pause in between. You can have a little bit of movement, just nothing super excessive. Beautiful. That sounds so good. It sounds amazing. Good first swing.
These clubs
4
never
more.
sound like that.
Isn't that cool?
It is. It's very cool.
Math still works.
Exactly.
Yeah. So when yours is negative, that means you're
Yes, sir. All day. Golf just became easy. Or at least easier.
Wow. A little bit of change, huh?
And I gotta say, I'm very surprised at how easily these are bending.
Does that mean that they now made the right material?
No, what it means is
Somebody bent
likely they started at standard and then were bent flat, and now they go back up easily.
Right.
If they had been built too flat, I don't think I could get them back up that way.
Right.
Because clubs are meant to move 1 to 2 degrees.
Right.
Some clubs can move 4 or 5 degrees, just depends on the club.
Okay, got it.
So good. Yep, that sound is just, that's it now.
It's consistent. That was 1.4.
Every time.
Wow. Should have come here years ago.
Well, you know the old saying, the best time to plant a tree was 30 years ago, the next best time is today.
I've never heard that.
That's an old Chinese proverb.
Wow.
Beautiful. All right, that is our 5th one. We should hear a ta-da sound, which we did. That is beautiful. So, that means that
was the
we...
worst one. It was 1.2. Smash factor.
Now in this case, this is an interesting one. The smash factor is a little bit low, but we see how close to the sweet spot you hit it. So to understand smash factor, it's 2 things. 1, it's hitting centered,
Right.
but 2 is hitting squarely. And that is, at the end of the day, where our real conversation comes in.
That was a little open, if I'm not-
Exactly.
I felt it was open.
So when we talk about direction, there's face, where that club is pointed.
Yep.
And then there's path, which is the direction the club is moving. It's the difference between them, or what we call face to path. This determines how straight the shot is.
Got it.
If
You want to get that close to 0 or 1?
we maybe,
Okay. Okay.
depends on the shot.
Right.
So if we
I mean,
want,
for a straight shot.
for a straight shot, 0 would be, it doesn't move. It's just dead straight.
Got it.
Assuming we hit the middle of the face.
Correct.
I have seen shots where we have a 0 path and a 0 face, but we miss the sweet spot, and that creates curve. So there's other things that go into it. But if we take a look at all of your shots here, and we sort by this face to path number, if we find the smallest number right here, less than 1 degree, that means the club was pointed in the same direction it was moving. They're only a degree apart. So look how straight that ball went. Don't look at how it ended up down the middle.
Right.
But if you look at that shadow,
Right.
very straight. If we look at the
smash factor was 1.4.
so in this one, yeah, 1.4, and we hit it straight. This was definitely one of the best ones. 140 in the air, and we got good height on it.
If you give me to do it all the time, we'd be happy.
And you're doing it more often now that we fixed the club.
That's true.
cool?
I'm still amazed at that. That one little fix.
Now here is a different shot
That made,
where,
that made it worth the whole trip.
oh, 100%. You're already going to hit it 1 to 2 clubs farther,
Right,
just from that.